Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Honeymoon Traders. I am here with my son Andre, and he is going to join me tonight, for some fun times. It is May 6th, but right now we have on the screen yesterday, May 5th's chart. You see this, Andre?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right, come here, come on. What do you want to do? Do you want to do a money show, or do you want to play a game and tell me which way the market's going? Let's play a game.
Okay.
All right. All right. So you gotta look at the chart. All right. So this is yesterday's chart, okay, Andre?
Mm-hmm.
And I drew a trend line, okay, from the overnight low,
Mm-hmm.
which was before Tuesday's trading day, and then the trend line went to the overnight low from this morning's trading session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the only trend line I saw right now. So I drew that trend line, and it goes forward. Uh-oh. Come on back.
Oh no.
All right. So what I want to do, so you want to play a game, right? Tell me which way the market is going to go. All right. So you saw that trend line, right? I drew that trend line,
Mm-hmm.
and so we are coming up on. So we're coming up on today. This is the daily line. This is 9:30
Yeah.
line. Okay, and so we touched 289 a bunch of times. One, two, three, and then almost hit it on the overnight this morning, 4 times. And we never broke it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can see that. So you can see that we have gone up to this 289, and then I started drawing, and then from the opening, I did the trend line, started another trend line from the 289 to the open, and when it opened, it failed to go up past that trend line, and so that's why that trend line is there. And then the bottom trend line is from yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? Well, it touched that top trend line, and it failed, and then hit the bottom trend line, and failed to go below that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we are, right here at the top of the trend line. What's the market going to do? What's it going to do? Are you shorting, or are you long or short right here at the 287?
It's gonna go back down. Short it.
Short it? All right, we will short it. So we're going to go up. Okay, so it's hit the bottom of the trend line. So you're right. You shorted it. Now we're at the bottom of the trend line. Now what is it going to do?
Go up.
Is it going to go up?
It's gonna go up.
All right, you're long now, huh? You sold your shorts. Now you're long. And we keep going. And are we still going to go up?
No.
So we hit the top of the trend line again. You see this trend line? It's a downward trend line.
Gonna go.
So
Gotta go toward the other trend line now.
So now it's going to go towards. So you're out of your longs.
Yeah.
And now you're short, huh?
Shorting.
You're shorting again.
Shorting.
All right. Okay. Oh, you're right.
What do you do when the trend lines touch?
It's got to, right. It's a triangulation. It's got to break one way or the other, right? I mean, it can't keep being in the same inside that channel. It's going to break one way or the other. All right, so you're right. It hit the top, and you shorted. Now it hit the bottom. What are you doing? Are you out of your short? Or are you still short? Are you long now?
Long. Go up.
Go up.
Go
Trend
up.
line keeps coming down. You tell me when you're out of your long, okay?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I went too far.
There it is.
I should. I.
How do you decide when it does that?
Well, just like you saw when it hit the bottom of the trend line, there was a good chance that it was not going to follow through below that trend line because it had already touched how many times before. So that's all your indication is. and then it failed to go hit the top of the trend line, so it's not going to go up any higher. So and then and then hit the bottom of the trend line again here, bounced off. That was your bounce. And then, as we got towards the end of the day, it hit the top of that trend line again, this downward trend line, and it failed to go, it failed all every time it hit the trend line, it failed to break that. So that's how so you were right. I mean, you did pretty good. You were long here, short here, long here, and then you were long, and then I went too far. But anyway, so here, like I was saying, what happens when they two touch, right? Well, it didn't quite get there because at the 3:30 time frame, it completely failed, right? It broke that bottom trend line, and that was it, man. That's when you know it wasn't going to go back up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also your indicators here. Look, your positive and negative DMI. See this? Your positive, your it diverged. Your negative DMI was going higher, and your positive DMI was going lower, and your trend line was following through. And that's it. And that was the end of the day. It didn't look back. Once it broke that trend line, it was gone.
Mm.
Why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Stop. So anyway, good job. You can see, yeah, you won. You can see that following that trend line was a good way to play the market today.
Huh.
All right. So let's look at the money. Let's see here. The 288, right? If you would have bought a put at the open, bought a 288 put at the open, you would have been, let's see, 288 at the open. What we got here? At the open, it was 99 cents.
Mm.
And you could have bought a put for 99 cents, and by 10:15, how much was it worth?
Yeah, $3.25.
$3.25. So your $100, it would have been $325 in 9:30 to 10:15.
Mm.
45 minutes, dude. 45 minutes it would have took for you to make what? How much is that? $100 to 325. $225 you would have made in 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You can't ask for nothing better than that. So let's look at the other trade you said, right? You went short. So at 10:15, it was at the 285 level, right?
Hmm.
And 285 call at 10:15. Let's see, 285 call at 10:15. How much is this at 10:15, Andre?
150.
Yeah, I guess it was 150. No, is that one? Yeah, 150. So $1.50 at 10:15. You could have bought a call for $1.50, and by 10:45, 11 o'clock, how much was it?
$3.
$3. That's good money there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are the easy trades.
Those are the big ones. Then it started getting really just shorter up and downs.
Right. Then your triangulation started getting more tight, right? It started getting more tight, and it went sideways for a while. And in options, when you're buying puts or calls, going sideways makes you no money. Yeah, this is called chop, right?
Mm.
Choppity chop chop, up and down, with no really quite sure what direction. But at the end of the day, at what time?
What is that? 3:30.
3:30, right? At 3:30, bam! It broke that trend line. What is that? The 286, right?
Mm-hmm.
286 put. 286 put at 3:30. At 3:30, how much was the 286 put, Andre?
I don't know, nothing.
Right here. What does it say?
32.
32
cents.
cents. By 4 o'clock, what? How much was it?
Ooh, 2.25.
$2.25.
Huge.
Huge. Your $32 would have been worth $225. If you would have made all these trades today, that would be what? Let me see. It was a 225 in the first one, buck
Another
50,
200.
another 200 on the other one, and at the end of the day, another
Good pay.
another $200.25 on at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's good trading. Anyway, those were the money trades today. That's who made the money. The people who got in at a certain times at certain price. So, going back to today's chart, do you think you could tell looking at the chart just by the trend lines which direction? Like you did pretty good. I mean, you said go long here, right? You said go short here.
I think I'd be able to get the first year, but that ending, it's like a 50-50 for me.
Well, that it is a 50-50, right? Which way? You're right. Exactly. I mean, it can go as it squeezed tighter and tighter. It can go in either direction. You don't know until you do know.
As soon as it breaks it, you got to short it right
As soon
away.
as you break, yeah, you're in. You got to get in right here, and your breaking. Your stop is your stop is anywhere above this trend line. If you shorted at the 286 and it starts going higher, you're like, okay, I'm wrong. I'm out, But if you're right, you're right. You know it right away.
Yeah.
So, let's look at the 5-day, 5-minute. Just to let you see, 5-day, 5-minute. Now look, this trend line really held up until it didn't. What's the saying?
I don't know.
Trend is your friend.
Ah.
The trend is your friend. Yeah,
Nice.
follow the trend. Yeah.
All us cool cats.
That's why I tell you,
that.
you got to make these lines. You got to make your trend lines prior to your trades, so you know when to enter and when to exit.
Got it.
And and I did this trend line because of the two lows that it had. I did this trend line up here because of how many times it hit 289 and failed to go above.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Right.
anyway, yeah. So people ask me, why do I do these shows? Because the market already happened, right? What's there to gain by looking at the market from before? People ask it. What do you mean who's asking it? I'm asking it.
You're asking.
Yeah. Well, you learn from what you're learning from history. You're learning from the past. What has happened? How did these trend lines work? And how and where it failed and where to jump in. And also on your options. What options to buy, So that's all I'm saying. It's like it's something to watch and learn from the past, from where the money was made. So anyway, this is the way I learned, and that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, say good night, Andre.
Good night.
Good night. All right, thank you for watching. And once again, this is not financial advice, and we are not professional traders. We do this for fun, so enjoy. We'll see you next time. Ciao.